Yeah. All right, so we're getting ready to start. Well, we have started. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It feels all right. A little bit. I was thinking of switching back up to my main. Ooh. Glad I checked in here. Yeah. That's promissory analyzation systems. Promising. Did I say that right? Let's see if we can get this going. Oh man, you ready? I'm dropping that audio down a little bit on that. Let's see this one was already dropped down a little bit. So I think that's okay. Let's see how my book sounds.
Heimskringla, or The Chronicle of the Kings of Norway, by Snorri Sturluson, c. 1179 to 1241.
Right.
Originally written in Old Norse, Ap. 1225 AD, by the poet and historian Snorri Sturluson. Transcriber's note: the Heimskringla of Snorri Sturluson is a collection of sagas concerning the various rulers of Norway, from about AD 850 to the year AD 1177. The sagas covered in this work are the following: 1. Halfdan the Black Saga. 2. Harald Harfager Saga. 3. Hagen the Good Saga. 4. Saga of King Harald Grafeld and of Earl Hakon son of Sigurd. 5. King Olaf Tryggvason Saga. 6. Saga of Olaf Haraldsson, St. Olaf. 7. Saga of Magnus the Good. 8. Saga of Harald Hardrade. 9. Saga of Olaf Karl. 10. Magnus Barefoot Saga. 11. Saga of Sigurd the Crusader and his brothers Eystein and Olaf. 12. Saga of Magnus the Blind and of Harald Galal. 13. Saga of Sigurd, Inge, and Eystein, the sons of Harald. 14. Saga of Hagen Herdebrodd, Hagen the Broad Shoulder. 15. Magnus Erlingsson Saga. While scholars and historians continue to debate the historical accuracy of Sturluson's work, the Heimskringla is still considered an important original source for information on the Viking Age, a period which Sturluson covers almost in its entirety. Contents: Preface of Snorri Sturluson. Halfdan the Black Saga. 1. Halfdan fights with Gandalf and Sigtrygg. 2. Battle between Halfdan and Eystein. 3. Halfdan's marriage. 4. Halfdan's trial with Gandalf's sons. 5. Halfdan's marriage with Hjort's daughter. 6. Of Ragnar's dream. 7. Of Halfdan's dream. 8. Halfdan's lead banishes at peace. 9. Halfdan's death. Harald Hardrader Saga. 1. Harald's strike with Kate and his father Gandalf. 2. King Harald overcomes 5 kings. 3. Of Jada, daughter of Erin. 4. King Harald's vow.
No.
5. The battle in Orkdal. 6. King Harald's loss for land property. 7. Battle in Galardal. 8. Harald seizes Namudal district. 9. King Harald's home affairs. 10. Battle of Solskull. 11. Fall of Kings Arnvid and Oddjorn. 12. King Philemon burned to death. 13. Death of Earls Hacken and Adel Njolfine. 14. Harald and the Swedish King Harry. 15. Harald at the Feast of the Peasant Days. 16. Harald's journey to Tunsberg. 17. The battle in Gotland. 18. Reingoldski's death. 19. Battle in Haversborg. 20. Harald's supreme sovereign in Norway. 21. Harald's marriage and his children. 22. King Harald voyage to the west. 23. Harald has his hair clipped. 24. Rolfgangr driven into banishment. 25. Of the Finns Face and King Harald. 26. Of Child of HVIM, the Skull. 27. Of Earl Torfenir's obtaining Orkney. 28. King Arvid Amundsen's death. 29. Guthorm's death in Tunsberg. 30. Earl Ragnvald burned in his house. 31. Halfdan Halleck's death. 32. Harald and Arna reconciled. 33. Death of Guthorm and Halfdan the White. 34. Marriage of Eirik. 35. Harald defies his kingdom. 36.
No!
Death of Ragnvald ratified. 37. Death of Guthrum the Young. 38. King Bjorn Hoffman's death. 39. Reconciliation of the Kings. 40. Birth of Hakan the Good. 41. King Athelstan's message. 42. Hobbs' journey to England. 43. Hakan, the foster son of Athelstan, is baptized. 44. Eirik brought to the sovereignty. 45. King Harald's death. 46. The death of Olaf in the Sigurd. Hakan the Good Saga. 1. Hakan chosen king. 2. King Hakon's progress through the country. 3. Eirik's departure from the country. 4. Eirik's death. 5. Gunhald and her sons. 6. Battle in Jutland. 7. Battle in Eirarsund, the Sound. 8. King Hakon's expedition to Denmark. 9. Of King Trippi. 10. Of Gunhald's sons. 11. King Hakan as a lawgiver. 12. The birth of Earl Hakan the Great. 13. Of Eystein the Bad. 14. Jemtalland and Helsingjalland. 15. Hakan spread Christianity. 16. About sacrifices. 17. The Frostafing. 18. King Hakan offers sacrifices. 19. Feast of the Sacrifice and more. 20. Battle at the Falls. 21. King Hakon's laws. 22. Concerning Eirik's sons. 23. Of Egi Ulcer. 24. Battle at Fredarbur. 25. Of King Gainel. 26. King Gainel and Ulcer fall. 27. Egi Ulcer's burial ground. 28. News of war comes to King Hakan. 29. The armament of Eirik's sons. 30. King Hakon's battle array. 31. Fall of Skrija and Asmund. 32. Hakon's death. Saga of King Harald Hrotheld and of Earl Hakan son of Sigurd. 1. Government of the sons of Eirik. 2. Christianity of Gunhald's sons. 3. Councils by Gunhald and her sons. 4. Gunhald's sons and Richard Guard. 5. Sigurd burned in house in Sturlo.
Oh, yeah,
6. History of Hakan, Sigurd's son. 7. Of Harald Hrotheld. 8. Earl Eirik's birth. 9. King Trippi Olafsson's murder. 10. King Guthrog's fall. 11. Of Harald Gransk. 12. Earl Hakon's feuds. 13. of Earl Hackman and King Hyle's sons. 14. Sigurd Slepis murder. 15. Richard God's fall. 16. King Erling's fall. 17. The seasons in Norway at this time. 18. The Icelanders and Evie the Skull. King Olaf Tryggvason saga. 1. Olaf Tryggvason's birth. 2. Of King sons. 3. Astrid's journey. 4. Hakon's embassy to Sweden. 5. Of Sigurd Arlsson. 6. Olaf is set free in Iceland. 7. Glurkin killed by Olaf. 8. Of Hakon Olaf later. 9. Of Gold Harald. 10. Councils held by Hakon and Harald. 11. Harald Gormson's message to Norway. 12. Treachery of Harald and Hakon. 13. Death of Harald Hrothgar. 14. Gold Harald's death. 15. Division of the country. 16. Gunhild's sons leave the country. 18. Battle between Hakon and Ragnfrid. 19. Earl Hakon's marriage. 20. Death of Sogn. 21. Olaf Tryggvason's journey from Russia. 22. Olaf Tryggvason's marriage. 23. Earl Hakon pays no scat. 24. Harald opposes Christianity. 25. Olaf Tryggvason's war expedition. 26. Anna and Hakon in battle. 27. Harald and Hakon are baptized. 28. Hakon renounces Christianity. 29. The Emperor Anna returns home. 30. Olaf's journey from Vinland. 31. King Olaf forays. 32. King Olaf is baptized. 33. Olaf marries Drida. 34. King Olaf and Alfine's duel. 35. King Olaf gets his dog Vage. 36. Harald Gormson sails against Iceland. 37. Harald sends a warlock to Iceland. 38. Harald Gormson's death.
There you go.
39. Battle of the Jomford Vikings. 40. Eirik and Hakon make the war nothing. 41. Expedition of the Jomford Vikings. 42. Of the Jomford Vikings. 43. Battle with the Jomford Vikings. 44. Earl Sigvald's flight. 45. The Thursensdal of Rugor. 46. Vikings bound together in one chain. 47. Death of Kisher Valders. 48. King Harald Grim's death. 49. Birth of Olaf, son of Harald Grimms. 50. About Earl Hakon. 51. Thorglak's journey. 52. Olaf Tryggvason comes to Norway. 53. Earl Hakon's flight. 54. Erland's death. 55. Earl Hakon's death. 56. Earl Hakon's head. 57. Olaf Tryggvason elected king. 58. Lodin's marriage. 59. Olaf baptizes the country of Viking. 60. Algoholian people. 61. Rohan baptized. 62. Erling Skjaldson's wooing. 64. Erling Skjaldson's wedding. 65. Romsdal and Fjord districts baptized. 66. Olaf proposes marriage to Queen Sigrid. 67. Olaf Haraldsson baptized. 68. Meeting of Olaf and Sigrid. 69. The burning of Warloss. 70. Evie Keller's death. 71. Olaf and Odin's apparition. 72. The Thing in Trondheim. 73. Jarn's Kegor Ironbeard. 74. The Feast at Later. 75. The Thing in Trondheim. 76. The Trongen people baptized. 77. A town in a Trongen country. 78. King Olaf's marriage. 79. Building of the ship crane. 80. Fenrir the priest goes to Iceland. 81. Of Sigurd and Hogg. 82. Of Harik of Jada. 83. Evie Kimrifel's death. 84. Alec Allen made Christian. 85. Thor Hojord's death. 86. King Olaf's voyage to Odin. 87. Of Rock being tortured. 88. Of the Icelanders. 89. Baptism of the Icelanders. 90. Halford Van Deskel baptized. 91. Penguin returns from Iceland. 92. Of King Olaf's feast. 93. Baptism of Luke Arvidsson. 94. Fall of King Gudrun. 95. Building of the ship Long Serpent. 96. Earl Arik, the son of Hagen. 97. Arik foray on the Baltic coasts. 98. King Svein's marriage. 99. King Bjorn's marriage. 100. Olaf gets fiery marriage. 101. Olaf's levy for war. 102. Crew on board of the Long Serpent. 103. Iceland baptized. 104. Greenland baptized. 105. Ragnvald sends messengers to Olaf. 106. Olaf sends expedition to the moon. 107. Olaf's expedition to the moon. 108. Conspiracy against King Olaf. 109. Earl Sigvald's treacherous plans. 110. King Olaf's voyage from Finland. 111. Consultation of the kings. 112. Of King Olaf's people. 113. Olaf's ships prepared for battle.
Okay.
114. Of King Olaf. 115. The battle begins. 116. Flight of Svein and Olaf the Swede. 117. Of Earl Eric. 118. Of Einar Tomboy-Skelver. 119. Olaf gives his men sharp swords. 120. The Serpent boarded. 121. The Serpent's deck cleared. 122. Report among the people. 123. Of Earl Eric, the son of Hagen. Saga of Olaf Haraldsson. 1. Of Saint Olaf's bringing up. 2. Of Olaf and King Sigurd Esquire. 3. Of Bring Olaf's accomplishments. 4. King Olaf's war expedition. 5. Olaf's first battle. 6. Foray in Sigtuna. 7. The second battle. 8. The third battle. 9. The fourth battle in Superbig. 10. The fifth battle in Friesland. 11. Death of King Svein Beard. 12. The sixth battle. 13. The seventh battle. 14. 8th and 9th battles of Olaf. 15. The 10th battle. 16. 11. 12 and 13 battles. 17. 14th battle on Olaf's Stream. 18. 15th battle. 19. Of the Earls of Olaf. 20. Of Einar Tambarskjolver. 21. Of Erling Skjalgsson. 22. Of the Hearst Erling Skjalgsson. 23. Of Earl Eric. 24. The murder of Egmont. 25. Olaf and his Red sons. 26. Battle of King Olaf. 27. Olaf's expedition to Norway. 28. Hagen taken prisoner by Olaf. 29. Hagen's departure from Norway. 30. Asta receives her son Olaf. 31. King Sigurd's dress. 32. Of the feast. 33. Conversation of Olaf and Sigurd. 34. Kings in the Upland Districts. 35. Olaf gets the title of King from the Thing. 36. King Olaf travels in the Uplands. 37. Levy against Olaf in Trondheim. 38. Olaf's progress in Trondheim. 39. Of Earl Svein's proceedings. 40. Earl Svein's and Einer's consultations. 41. Of Sigvat the Skald. 42. Of Earl Svein. 43. Of King Olaf. 44. Of Earl Svein's forces. 45. King Olaf's forces. 46. King Olaf's speech. 47. Of the battle at Nestor. 48. Earl Svein's flight. 49. Earl Svein leaves the country. 50. Olaf's and Sigurd's consultation. 51. Of King Olaf. 52. Land of Spain and the Swedish king. 53. Earl Svein's death. 54. Of the Trondheim people. 55. Of King Olaf's household. 56. Of King Olaf's habits. 57. King Olaf's messengers. 58. Olaf and Earl reconcile. 59. Eyolf of Gotland's murder. 60. The history of Evie Roran. 61. Grimwhat's murder. 62. Christianity proclaimed in Viken. 63. Roseball. 64. Fall of Godlike the God. 65. Meeting of Olaf and Ragnar. 66. King Olaf the Swede. 67. Account of reconciliation. 68. Journey beyond the Marshal. 69. Conversation of Bjorn and Bjorn. 70. Of Sigvat the Skald. 71. John sketches in Longwood Institute. 72. Olaf's journey to the Uplands. 73. Treachery of the Upland Kings. 74. Mutilating of the Upland Kings. 75. King Olaf's half-brothers. 76. The division of the country. 77. Of the Ragman Thorny. 78. Meeting Ragnvald and Ingrid. 79. Ragnvald and Thorny. 80. Of the Uppsala Thing. 81. Thorny's speech. 82. Of King Rorik's treachery. 83. Of Little Finn. 84. Murder of Olaf's Slorgen. 85. Of Lords of Salt. 86. King Rorik's journey to Iceland. 87. Battle in Alfred's Fjord. 88. Olaf prepares for his bridal journey. 89. Of the Swedish King's children. 90. Of the Swedish King Olaf's hunting. 91. Olaf the Norway King's councils. 92. Sigvat the Skald's journey eastwards. 93. Ragnar and Astra's journey. 94. Of King Olaf's marriage. 95. The agreement broken by Olaf. 96. History of the Lagman 97. Meeting of reconciliation between the king and their king dies. 98. Of Olaf of Norway after the meeting. 99. History of the Earls of Orkney. 100. Of the Earls Iron Bruce. 101. Of Thorfinn Amundsen. 102. The Agreement of the Earls. 103. Evie Roran's murder. 104. Earl Einer's murder. 105. Agreement between King Olaf and Earl Bruce. 106. The Earl's agreement to the King's terms. 107. Earl Thorfinn's departure and reconciliation with Thorfinn. 108.
Kill him.
Earl Bruce's departure.
Damn.
109. Of the Earls Thorfinn and Bruce. 110. At Harik of Chada. 111 of the people of Halagoland, 112 of Asmund Rankelson, 113 of the sacrifices of the Throngen people, 114 of the sacrifices by the people of the interior of Throngen district, 115 murder of Fulber of EGGJA, 116 of the Sons of Arn, 117 King Olaf's journey to the Outlands, 118 the story of Dale Gutbrand, 119 Dale Gutbrand is baptized, 120 Hedemar baptized, 121 reconciliation of the king in honor, 122 reconciliation of the king in Burma, 123 here begins the story of Asborn Selfie, 124 murder of Thor SEL, 125 of SKJALG, the son of Ernest Stilson, 126 of Thorin Niflhildsen, 127 Erling's reconciliation with King Olaf, 128 of Thorhund and Asborn Selfie, 129 King Olaf baptizes in forest and altars, 130 of Ayutan Bastalber, 131 the birth of King Magnus, 132 the murder of Asborn Selfie, 133 of King Olaf, 134 King Olaf's message to Iceland and the councils of the Icelanders, 135 the answer of the Icelanders, 136 of the people of the Faroe Islands, 137 of the marriage of Ketil and of Thor to the king's sisters, 138 of the Icelanders, 139 here begins the story of Canute the Great, 140 Canute's message to King Olaf, 141 King Olaf's alliance with Omin the king of Svitchad, 142 King Canute's ambassadors to Odin the Svitchad, 143 the expedition to Jarmeland, 144 meeting with King Olaf and King Omin, 145 Thorolf's murder, 146 of the Icelanders, 147 of the Gemtown people, 148 Stein's story, 149 the Arneson's expedition to Halagoland, 150 dispute between Hart and Asmund, 151 the Rod's story, 152 King Olaf's levy of men, 153 Karl Morst's story, 154 King Olaf's expedition with his levy, 155 of King Olaf and King Omin, 156 of King Canute the Great, 157 of King Canute's ship the Dragon, 158 Hardignat taken to be king in Denmark, 159 foray in Scania, 160 battle in Helge River, 161 King Olaf and King Omin's plans, 162 of King Canute and Erlaf, 163 of the Earl's murder, 164 of King Olaf and the Swedes, 165 of Egil and Hope, 166 treachery towards King Olaf, 167 King Olaf's consultations, 168 Harik of Jada's voyage, 169 King Olaf's course from Svitchad, 170 of Sigvat the Skald, 171 of Erling Stilson and his sons, 172 of King Olaf's presence at Yule, 173 of Bjorn the Bailiff, 174 of Rod's sons, 175 Thor's death, 176 the fall of Richard, 177 King Olaf sends for his ships and goods, 178 King Olaf's councils, 179 Tarek of Chadaburn's Crinkle and his men. 180. King Canute's expedition to Norway. 181. Of King Canute. 182. Of Thorin of Tunga. 183. Of the messenger sent by King Olaf for his ships. 184. Of King Olaf and his proceedings. 185. Of King Olaf's voyage. 186. Of Erling Stilson's fall. 187. Of the insurrection at Agda district. 188. Death at Aslik by his scout. 189. Clearing of the URD. 190. Olaf's prophecies. 191. King Olaf proceeds to Russia. 192. Causes of the revolt against King Olaf. 193. Of Jocko Baltic. 194. Of Helf Arneson. 195. Of the death of Earl Hacken. 196. Of Bjorn the Marshal. 197. Bjorn the Marshal's journey. 198. Of King Olaf. 199. Of King Olaf's dream. 200. Of King Olaf's hidden powers. 201. King Olaf burns the wood shaving by his hand for his side of the breach. 202. Of King Olaf. 203. Of King Olaf's journey from Russia. 204. Of the Lenderman in Norway. 205. Of Einar Tambassalgar. 206. Of the chief people in Norway. 207. Of Harald Sigurdsson's proceedings. 208. Of King Olaf's proceedings in Svitjod. 209. King Olaf advances to Jargrund. 210. Of Dagrinson. 211. Of King Olaf's journey. 212. Of Vagabond Men. 213. Of King Olaf's vision. 214. Of the miracle of Corn Land. 215. Of the baptism of the Vagabond Forest Men. 216. King Olaf's speech. 217. King Olaf's council. 218. Of King Olaf's calls. 219. Of King Olaf's gifts for the souls of those who should be slain. 220. Of Thormikholrunar's skull. 221. King Olaf comes to Stiklestad. 222. Of Thorgil Samuelson. 223. Olaf's speech. 224. Of Thorgfalason. 225. Of King Olaf's armor. 226. King Olaf's dream. 227. Of Ardaglam's baptism. 228. Concerning the army collected in Norway. 229. Of Bishop Sigurd. 230. Bishop Sigurd's speech. 231. Of the Lenderman. 232. Count Arneson's speech. 233. How the Lendermen set up their banners. 234. Of Thorstein Mare's blood. 235. Of the preparations of the buns. 236. Of the king's and the Bond's armies. 237. Meeting of the king and the buns. 238. Beginning of the Battle of Stiklestad. 239. Thorgeir Kvistad's fall. 240. King Olaf's fall. 241. Beginning of Dagrinson's attack. 242. King Olaf's miracle shown to Thor Hund. 243. Of Helf Arneson's brothers. 244. Of the bonds of Verdal. 245. Of the king's brother, Harald Sigurdsson. 246. Of Thormikholrunar's skull. 247. Thormik's death. 248. Of some circumstances of the battle. 249. A miracle on a blind man. 250. Of Thor Hund. 251. Of King Olaf's body. 252. Of the beginning of King Spain Alfredsson's government. 253. Of King Spain's loss. 254. Of King Olaf's sanctity. 255. Of Eine Tambassalver. 256. Of the Sons of Arn. 257. Bishop Sigurd's flight. 258. King Olaf VI remains disinterred. 259. Of King Olaf's miracles. 260. Of King Olaf's age and reign. 261. Of the Tronje people. 262. Of King Spain's levy. 263. King Trygve Olafsson's fall. 264. Of the councils of Eine Tambassalver in Kalf Arneson. 265. Of Eine Tambassalver in Kalf Arneson's journey. Saga of Magnus the Good. 1. Magnus Olafsson's journey from the west. 2. Magnus's expedition from Svitjod. 3. Magnus made king. 4. King Spain's flight. 5. King Magnus's journey to Norway. 6. Death of King Canute the Great and his son Spain. 7. Reconciliation between Hardignut and King Magnus. 8. Of Queen Astrid. 9. Of Sigfad is called. 10. Of King Magnus's first arrival in Svitjod. 11. King Olaf's shrine. 12. Of Thorhund. 13. Of the murder of Harik of Jada. 14. Of the Beer Plague. 15. Kalf Arneson flies the country. 16. Of the threats of the bonds. 17. Of the free-speaking song, Bersiglas Visser. 18. Of the English King. 19. Of King Magnus Olafsson. 20. King Magnus's armament. 21. King Magnus comes to Denmark. 22. King Magnus chosen King of Denmark. 23. Of Spain Ulfsson. 24. Spain Ulfsson created an earl. 25. King Magnus's foray. 26. Spain receives the title of king. 27. Of King Magnus's military force. 28. Of King Olaf's miracle. 29. Battle of Lurskavik. 30. Battle at Ring. 31. Battle at Arras. 32. Spain's flight. 33. Burning in fire. 34. Battle at Helgans. 35. Of King Magnus's campaign. 36. Of King Magnus's battles. 37. Of King Magnus and Thorfinn and Ragnvald, Earls of Orkney. 38. Of King Magnus's letter to England. 39. King Edward's answer to King Magnus's letter. Saga of Harald Hardrade. 1. Harald escapes from the Battle of Stiklestad. 2. Harald's journey to Constantinople. 3. Of Harald. 4. Of Harald and Jarlath casting lots. 5. Harald's expedition in the land of the Saracens, Circland. 6. Battle in Sicily. 7. Battle at another castle. 8. Battle at a third castle. 9. Of Ulf and Helder. 10. Battle at a fourth castle. 11. Of Harald. 12. Harald's expedition to Palestine. 13. Harald put in prison. 14. King Olaf's miracle unblinding the Greek emperor. 15. Harald's journey from Constantinople. 16. Of King Harald. 17. King Harald's marriage. 18. The league between King Harald and Svein Ulfsson. 19. King Harald's foray. 20. King Magnus's levy. 21. Treaty between Harald and Magnus. 22. Treaty between Harald and Spain broken. 23. King Magnus gives Harald half of Norway. 24. Harald gives Magnus the half of his treasures. 25. Of King Magnus. 26. Of Spain Ulfson. 27. Of the levy of the two kings. 28. King Magnus the Good's death. 29. King Magnus' funeral. 30. Of Spain Ulfson. 31. Of King Harald sacred sin. 32. Of Thorkelgeist's daughters. 33. Marriages and children of Harald Hardrade. 34. Of the armaments of Spain Ulfson and Harald. 35. Harald's escape into the Jutland Sea. 36. Of Harald. 37. Of Haldur Snorrason. 38. Of Osvaldson. 39. Of building of churches and houses. 40. Beginning of Hagen Ivarsson's story. 41. Of Einar Tambaskalver. 42. Of Earl Orm. 43. Harald's Pride. 44. Of the quarrel of King Harald and Einar Tambaskalver. 45. The fall of Einar Inandride. 46. Of King Harald and Finn Arneson. 47. Of Finn Arneson's journey. 48. Of Finn and Hagen Ivarsson. 49. Of the courtship of Hagen Ivarsson. 50. Hagen's journey to Denmark. 51. Murder of Asmund. 52. Hagen Ivarsson's marriage. 53. Reconciliation of King Harald and Cal. 54. Fall of Calf Arneson. 55. The Arneson's expedition out of the country. 56. Of Guthormund Hildson. 57. Guthorm's junction with the Irish King Morgan. 58. Miracle of King Olaf in Denmark. 59. King Olaf's miracle on a cripple. 60. King Harald's foray in Denmark. 61. King Harald had a ship built. 62. King Harald's challenge. 63. Of King Harald's fleet. 64. Of King Svein's armament. 65. Beginning of the Battle of Anais River. 66. King Svein's flight. 67. Of King Harald. 68. The Arneson gets quartered. 69. Of King Svein. 70. Of the talk of the court men. 71. Of the attempt to take Earl Hagen. 72. Of Earl Hagen. 73. Agreement between King Harald and King Svein. 74. King Harald's battle with Earl Hagen. 75. Death of Hal, the murderer of Codrin. 76. Of King Harald. 77. Of the Kings of England. 78. Of Harald Godwinson. 79. King Edward's death. 80. Harald Godwinson made King of England. 81. Earl Test's expedition to Denmark. 82. Earl Test's expedition to Norway. 83. GYRD's dreams. 84. Thor's dream. 85. King Harald's dream. 86. Battle at Scarborough. 87. Of Harald's order of battle. 88. The battle at the Humber. 89. Of Earl Toast. 90. Of King Harald's landing. 91. Of Earl Toast's council. 92. Of King Harald's army. 93. Of King Harald Godwinson. 94. Of the troop of the nobility. 95. Of the beginning of the battle. 96. Fall of King Harald. 97. Skirmish of war. 98. Of Sturmkar the Marshal. 99. Of William the Bastard. 100. Fall of King Harald Godwinson. 101. Earl Valthief's death. 102. Of Olaf Haraldsson's expedition to Norway. 103. of King Harald Sigurdsson. 104. King Harald and King Olaf compared. 105. King Magnus's death. Saga of Olaf Klara. 1. Olaf's personal appearance. 2. Of King Olaf's manner of living. 3. Fashion of King Olaf's sword. 4. Arrangement of King Olaf's sword. 5. King Svein Ulfson's death. 6. Miracles of King Olaf the Saint. 7. Of the Shrine of King Olaf the Saint. 8. King Olaf was blessed with peace. 9. Meeting of Olaf Klara and Canute the Saint. 10. A bond who understood the language of birds. 11. Of King Olaf Klara's death. Magnus Barefoot Saga. 1. Beginning of the reign of King Magnus and his cousin Haakon. 2. Haakon's death. 3. Of foray in Halland. 4. Of Thor's Steed. 5. Of Thor's adventures. 6. Death of Thor and Egil. 7. Of the punishment of the Trondheim people. 8. Of the golden spine in Sigurd Ulfstring. 9. King Magnus makes war on his southern Hebas. 10. Of Lagman, King Gudrun's son. 11. Of the fall of Earl Hugh to the grave. 12. Death of the Earls of Orkney. 13. Quarrels of King Magnus and King Inge. 14. Of the Northmen. 15. King Magnus and Jibber. 16. Battle of Posen. 17. Meeting of the kings at the Gulf River. 18. King Magnus's marriage. 19. Of the quarrel of King Magnus and Skald. 20. Finn Skaldtassen's proceedings. 21. Ogmund Skaldtassen's proceedings. 22. Skald Dogmundson's voyage abroad. 23. Miracle of King Olaf the Saint ATA fire. 24. Miracle of King Olaf on the women. 25. War in Ireland. 26. King Magnus fully on land. 27. Fall of King Magnus. 28. Of King Magnus and Viking Johnson. Saga of Sigurd the Crusader and his brothers Eystein and Olaf. 1. Beginning of the reign of King Magnus's sons. 2. Of the Earls of Orkney. 3. King Sigurd's journey out of the country. 4. Of King Sigurd's journey. 5. Lisbon taken. 6. Battle of the island of Formentera. 7. Of the battles of Ibiza and Minorca. 8. Duke Roger made 18. 9. Of King Roger. 10. King Sigurd's expedition to Palestine. 11. Sodom taken. 12. Sigurd's expedition to Constantinople. 13. Sigurd and the Emperor of Constantinople. 14. King Sigurd the Crusaders return home. 15. Eystein's joins in the meantime. 16. Of King Eystein. 17. Of King Eystein's perfections. 18. Of the Ingemanson. 19. Of King Sigurd. 20. Of King Sigurd's dream. 21. Of King Sigurd's marriage. 22. Of the cases before the king. 23. Of King Olaf's death. 24. Magnus the Blind. His birth. 25. Comparison between the two kings. 26. Of King Sigurd's sickness. 27. Of King Eystein's death. 28. Baptizing the people of Smaland. 29. Of Thor and Stefan. 30. Of Sigurd and Ottar Brody. 31. Of King Sigurd's dream. 32. Of Asla King. 33. A woman brought to the king. 34. Harald Gull comes to Norway. 35. Race between Magnus and Harald Gull. 36. of Sigurd Swindle. 37. Of Harald and Svein Grimhildsen. 38. Of King Olaf's Miracle. 39. King Olaf's Miracle with a Prisoner. 40. King Sigurd marries Cecilia. 41. Improvement of Canoe Hela. 42. King Sigurd's death. Saga of Magnus the Blind and of Harald God. 1. Magnus and Harald proclaim kings. 2. Of the forces of Harald and Magnus. 3. Battle at Fairmead. 4. Death of Asborn and of Mary. 5. Of the council proposed. 6. Of Harald's force. 7. King Magnus taken prisoner. 8. King Magnus mutilated. 9. Wonderful omens in Canoe Hela. 10. The rise of war in Canoe Hela. 11. The second battle.
I can't
12.
believe it.
Of Magnus the Blind. 13. Of King Harald Gall and Bishop Magnus. 14. Beginning of Sigurd slain by Viking. 15. Sigurd in Iceland. 16. Of Sigurd's Lemba. 17. Treachery toward King Harald. 18. Murder of King Harald. Saga of Sigurd, Inge, and Eystein, the sons of Harald. 1. History of King Sigurd and Inge. 2. Of Sigurd slain by Viking. 3. King Ulrich's expedition to Norway. 4. The town of Oslo burned. 5. Of Sigurd slain by Viking. 6. The murder of Beitine. 7. Of Sigurd's Lembas campaign. 8. Of King Inge's letter to King Sigurd. 9. Ottar burning speech. 10. Fall of Magnus the Blind. 11. Sigurd's Lemba taken prisoner. 12. Torture of Sigurd's Lemba. 13. Eystein Haraldsson comes to Norway. 14. Murder of Ottar Burden. 15. Beginning of King Eystein. 16. Beginning of a war of King Brother. 17. Journey of Erling Skauke and Earl Ragnvald. 18. Birth of Hagen Herdeblood. 19. Eystein and the peasants of Hisinyara. 20. War expedition of King Haraldson. 21. Of Harald's sons. 22. Habits and manners of Harald's sons. 23. Cardinal Nicholas comes to the country. 24. Miracle of King Olaf. 25. Miracles of King Olaf von Richer. 26. King Jim Sigurd Hildething. 27. Of Gregorius Dyson. 28. Of King Sigurd's Fall. 29. Of Gregorius Dyson. 30. Reconciliation of Eystein and Inge. 31. Of Eystein and Inge. 32. King Eystein's death. Saga of Hagen Herdeblood, Hagen the Broad Shoulder. 1. Beginning of Hagen Herdeblood. 2. Of Gregorius Dyson. 3. King Hagen's flight. 4. Fall of GYRD and Howard. 5. Of the consultations of King Inge. 6. Erling's speech. 7. Of Hagen's fleet. 8. Sigurd of Rear's speech. 9. Of King Inge's men. 10. Beginning of the battle. 11. King Hagen's flight. 12. The conflict of all peers. 13. Min's death. 14. Of the fall of Gregorius Dyson. 15. King Inge of Gregorius' song. 16. Of King Inge. 17. King Inge's speech. 18. King Inge's song. 19. Of King Hagen and Queen Kristin. 20. Of Olaf's miracle. 21. Olaf's miracle in favor of the Fairies. Magnus Erlingsson's saga. 1. Of Magnus Erlingsson's beginning. 2. King Magnus goes to Denmark. 3. Battle of Tunster. 4. Of Erling and Hagen. 5. Of Erling's Eagle. 6. Of Erling's Gap. 7. Fall of King Hagen. 8. Flight of the ships of Hagen's men. 9. Of King Sigurd's beginning. 10. Earl Sigurd's condemnation. 11. Of Erling. 12. Erling gets news of Earl Sigurd. 13. Of Earl Sigurd's battle array. 14. Earl Sigurd's fall. 15. Marcus of Skog and Sigurd Sigurdsson. 16. Beginning of Archbishop 18. 17. Of Marcus and King Sigurd. 18. Marcus and King Sigurd killed. 19. Erling and the people of Kisingad. 20. Death of Firikana and Jarn. 21. Conference between Erling and Eystein. 22. King Magnus' consecration. 23. King Valdemar's embassy. 24. Erling and the people of Viken. 25. Letters of the Trondheim people. 26. Erling and the people of Trondheim. 27. King Valdemar's expedition to Norway. 28. Erling's
I don't know
expedition
what
to
your time
Jutland.
zone is.
29. Erling's expedition to Denmark. 30. King Valdemar and Erling.
Are you in Australia?
31. Beginning of Olaf. 32. Of Erling. 33.
It's like 4
Battle at Leopold. 34. Battle at Stanger. 35. Harald's death. 36. Eystein and the Bergbeans. 37. Bergbeans, King Eystein, and Skak. 38. Of Nicholas. 39. Of Arik and Nicholas. 40.
Oh no.
The fall of Nicholas. 41. Eystein proclaimed king. 42. The fall of King Eystein. 43. Of the Bergbeans. 44. Of King Magnus Erlingsson. Preface of Snorre Sturluson. In this book I have had old stories written down, as I have heard them told by intelligent people, concerning chiefs who have held dominion in the northern countries, and who spoke the Danish tongue. And also concerning some of their family branches, according to what has been told me. Some of this is found in ancient family registers, in which the pedigrees of kings and other personages of high birth are reckoned up, and part is written down after old songs and ballads which our forefathers had for their amusement. Now, although we cannot just say what truth there may be in these, yet we have the certainty that old and wise men held them to be true. Child of HBIN was the Skald of Harald Harthegger, and he composed a poem for King Bergbold Mountain High, which is called Inglagadal. This Bergbold was the son of Olaf Geirstidal, the brother of King Halfdan the Black. In his poem 30 of his forefathers are reckoned up, and the death and burial place of each are given. He begins with Jolner, a son of Ingefrey, whom the Swedes, long after his time, worshipped and sacrificed to, and from whom the race or family of the Englands take their name. Even Sildestler also reckoned up the ancestors of Earl Hakon the Great in a poem called Halajjo, composed about Hakon. And therein he mentions Signy, a son of Ingefrey, and he likewise tells of the death and funeral rites of each. The lives and times of the England race were written from Child's collation enlarged afterwards by the accounts of intelligent people. As to funeral rites, the early stage is called the Age of Burning, because all the dead were consumed by fire, and over their ashes were raised standing stones. But after Frey was buried under a cairn at Uppsala, many chiefs raised cairns, as commonly as stones, to the memory of their relatives. The age of cairns began properly in Denmark after Dan Milkelake had raised for himself a burial cairn, and ordered that he should be buried in it on his death, with his royal ornaments and armor, his horse and saddle furniture, and other valuable goods. And many of his descendants followed his example. But the burning of the dead continued, long after that time, to be the custom of the Swedes and Northmen. Iceland was occupied in the time that Harald Harthegger was the king of Norway. There was salt and Harald court whose poem the people know by heart even of the present day, together with all the songs that the kings who have ruled in Norway since his time. And we rest the foundations of our story principally upon the songs which were sung in the presence of the chiefs and songs for of their sons, and take all to be true that is found in such poems about their feats and battles.
For although it be the fashion with scrolls to praise most those in whose presence they are standing, yet no one would dare to rally to achieve what he, and all those who heard it, knew to be a false and imaginary, not a true account of his deeds. Because that would be mockery, not praise. Of the priest Arfro. The priest Arfro, who learned, a son of Thorvald the son of Björn, was the first man in his country who wrote down in the Norse language narratives of events both old and new. In the beginning of his book he wrote principally about the first settlements in Iceland, the laws and government, and next of the lagmen, and how long each had administered the law. And he reckoned the years at first, until the time when Christianity was introduced into Iceland, and afterwards reckoned from it to his own times. To this he added many other subjects, such as the lives and times of kings of Norway and Denmark, and also of England, beside accounts of great events which have taken place in this country itself. His narratives are considered by many men of knowledge to be the most remarkable of all, because he was a man of good understanding, and so old that his birth was as far back as a year after Harald Sigurdsson's fall. He wrote, as he himself says, the lives and times of the kings of Norway from the report of Odd Galsson, a grandson of Halef Sada. Odd again took his information from Thorgeir Fratskal, who was an intelligent man, and so old that when Earl Hakon the Great was killed he was dwelling at Nidaros, the same place at which King Olaf Tryggvason afterwards laid the foundation of the merchant town of Nidaros, that is, Trondheim, which is now there. The priest Ar came, when 7 years old, to Hospital to Hal Thorensen, and was there 14 years. Hal was a man of great knowledge and of excellent memory, and he could even remember being baptized, when he was 3 years old, by the priest Thang Harald, the year before Christianity was established by law in Iceland. Ar was 12 years of age when Bishop Eilif died, and at his death 80 years had elapsed since the fall of Olaf Tryggvason. Hal died 9 years later than Bishop Eilif, and had attained nearly the age of 94 years. Hal had traded between the two countries, and had enjoyed intercourse with King Olaf the Saint, by which he had gained greatly in reputation, and he had become well acquainted with the Kingdom of Norway. He had fixed his residence in Hospital when he was 30 years of age, and he had dwelt there 64 years, as Ar tells us. Tied, a son of Bishop Eilif, was fostered in the house of Hal at Hospital, and afterwards dwelt there himself. He taught Ar the priest, and gave him information about many circumstances which Ar afterwards wrote down. Ar also got many a piece of information from Thurid, a daughter of the god Snor. She was wise and intelligent, and remembered her father Snor, who was nearly 35 years of age when Christianity was introduced into Iceland, and died a year after King Olaf the Saint's fall. So it is not wonderful that Ar the priest had good information about ancient events both here in Iceland and abroad, being a man anxious for information, intelligent and of excellent memory, and having besides learned much from old intelligent persons. But the songs seem to me most reliable if they are sung correctly and judiciously interpreted. Halfdan the Black Saga. Preliminary remarks. Of this saga there are other versions found in Fagrskinna and in Flateyjarbók. The Flateyjarbók version is to a great extent a copy of Snor. The story about Halfdan's dream is found both in Fagrskinna and in Flateyjarbók. The probability is that both Snor and the author of Fagrskinna must have transcribed the same original text. N. 1. Halfdan fights with Gandalf and Sigtrygg. Halfdan was a year old when his father was killed, and his mother Asa set off immediately within westwards to Actor, and set herself there in the kingdom which her father Harald had possessed. Halfdan grew up there, and soon became stout and strong, and, by reason of his black hair, was called Halfdan the Black. When he was 18 years old he took his kingdom in Actor, and went immediately to Vestfold, where he divided that kingdom, as before related, with his brother Olaf. The same autumn he went with an army to Vingolmark against King Gandalf. They had many battles, and sometimes one, sometimes the other gained the victory. but at last they agreed that Halfdan should have half of Vingulmark, as his father Gudrod had had it before. Then King Halfdan proceeded to Romerike and subdued it. King Sigtrygg, son of King Eystein, who then had his residence in Hedmark, and who had subdued Romerike before, having heard of this, came out with his army against King Halfdan, and there was great battle, in which King Halfdan was victorious. And just as King Sigtrygg and his troops were turning about to fly, an arrow struck him under the left arm, and he fell dead. Halfdan then laid the whole of Romerike under his power. King Eystein's second son, King Sigtrygg's brother, was also called Eystein, and was then king in Hedmark. As soon as Halfdan had returned to Vestfold, King Eystein went out with his army to Romerike, and laid the whole country in subjection to him. 2. Battle between Halfdan and Eystein. When King Halfdan heard of these disturbances in Romerike, he again gathered his army together, and went out against King Eystein. A battle took place between them, and Halfdan gained the victory, and Eystein fled up to Hedmark, pursued by Halfdan. Another battle took place, in which Halfdan was again victorious, and Eystein fled northwards, up into the dales to the Hurskudbrand. There he was strengthened with new people, and in winter he went towards Hedmark, and met Halfdan the Black upon a large island which lies in the Mjolnir lake. There a great battle was fought, and many people on both sides were slain, but Halfdan won the victory. There fell Guthorm, the son of the Hurskudbrand, who was one of the finest men in the uplands.
$103,000 HP with my pilot bonuses. Alright, I'm gonna have to sign off. I just got still recovering, fully energized yet. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you as soon as I can get back on. Take care.